Here we go again with some more of it. They thought we ain't stopping. I ain't stopping, man. If it's on here, we're going to talk about it. Yes, we are going to talk about it. We got Adam 22, Wack 100. Adam 22 said, is it possible that you knew that Ant was going to get incarcerated before he got incarcerated by you dealing with his partners? You said you was getting information from his partners. So was there any intel that you knew that he was going to get arrested beforehand? Y'all want to know what happened? Let's go over here and check it out. This is No Jumper, Adam and Wack Show. Let's go.
All right, we got to make a decision, and we got to stay on topic. What are we starting with? Are we starting with Aunt Jefe lore, or
I'm following you?
All right, let's talk about Aunt Jefe, because you got everybody up in a stink, mad as hell for certain things that have been said about our boy Free Aunt Jefe.
No, listen, that's all cool, Freeman and all that. But when I'm looking at you, the only one kept it real, because you was like, hey, I got to see what it is first. All this, right?
Listen, the fans on my ass for having an open mind about whether he's a killer or not.
Bro, listen to me, bro. It's just simple. These guys, you got a little gangbang show.
Yeah, okay.
They are all advocates of being members outside in the hood, right? And you know, being real ones.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Every now and then, Cuban Rob will sneak his ass over there to my neighborhood
and catch a body,
and I'll hear about it.
Okay.
He know he got about 19 minutes before I'm calling.
Okay.
Bro, what are you doing? The thing about it is this: you get to a certain age when you have done it all. See, when you've done it, you don't have the appetite to keep doing it.
Okay. But Ant was 35. He was still in the streets.
Because I think from what people telling me and his homies is calling, and I know it's his homies because they call it everybody, right? And you know what come with it. You get a little buzz going on. You know, whether some YouTube fame, even though it be local, it seems big, you start to get hated. You know how that shit work, Brick.
Yes, you do. I seen it today. I seen the person I know talking about the guys on the internet. You guys on the internet, you mad because you ain't on the internet. You mad because you've been trying to do this your whole life and it just don't happen. It ain't happening for you, man. You don't got it. Now you got to sit back and watch the local stars, which is the hard. All right, so look, man. I know y'all tired of the Aunt Jefe. Don't care about nothing but what the check say content. But it's always something. Like I said, it's always a new twist in it. It's always a new turn in it. Somebody also said, man, can we find something else to talk about? Nope, you go find you another channel and go over there and listen to what they talking about. Because as long as you're over here, we going to stay on top of it. That's what we going to do. Because I know Aunt Jefe will do the same thing. So I'm just paying homage to one of my comrades in the YouTube space. And we're going to conclude that right there. But we're going to get back to this, though. Let's go.
Got him. You know how it worked, right?
Okay.
So my thing is this. When you outside and you involved in certain things.
Hey, can you move the monitor so that we can see it?
Whatever comes with that, you have to accept that.
Right.
Period. Bro.
Are you defending why he had to do a DP that ended up in a death? Or are you like,
I think what it is, bro, is this is probably going to be, I don't want to say the first, but probably the first one that's publicized that led to a death.
Have you heard of a DP that ended up in a death before?
Not personally, no. But I've seen some DPs where motherfuckers in the hospital a week, 2 weeks, you know, fucked up, jaws broke. I seen dudes' eyeballs knocked out, all that type of stuff, right?
That sound like a put off. That don't sound like no DP. Should nobody be getting the DP when your jaw get broke, your eyes knocked out and all that? No. That ain't no DP. That's a put off. Yeah, because if that's a DP, ain't no way on earth you should be back friends with them guys. You should be in jail for murder or on death row, ready to get electrocuted or whatever, however they do it, for knocking down multiple people. Let's get back to this.
But what I'm saying is, when it comes down to it, bro, and this is the life you're living, right?
Yeah.
You have to stand with that. Now, what I'm confused about is Ant has told me and told the world. Because remember, he was just talking about the dude that snitched on him that died.
Right.
Remember the little Sodi dude or some shit, right?
Okay.
And his homies was like, follow me. Hey, homie, why you didn't say none of this when he was alive?
Okay.
So he got a section of his neighborhood that's a little disgruntled with him about that. This is
Rest in peace, Lil Sody. I ain't never heard nothing foul on Lil Sody. Rest in peace to him. Solid individual. Real one. I ain't heard nothing foul on him.
recent shit.
Do you think that it's partially because of the no jumper thing, partially because his channel was kind of cracking?
No, what it is whoever Little Sody was a rider, but he just, from what Aunt Jefe said, told. Now the whole...
I think that might be somebody else. I don't think Aunt Jefe said anything about Lil Sody. This got to be somebody else. You might got that misconstrued. You must got that mixed up. I haven't heard anything foul. Lil Sody definitely a rider. Rest in peace to him.
Time he was out, Aunt Jefe never said nothing. But when he died, just a month or two ago.
To be fair, wasn't Aunt Jefe still in prison?
No, Aunt was just out. He just died.
But Sody died probably 3-4 years ago.
No, this Sody that just died, that just passed away, Aunt just ran the content.
Is it a different Sody?
I guess so, because I don't know him, and they was like,
it got to be somebody else, because not the one that died. No. Not that Sody. It got to be somebody different. Not him.
On him like, yo, bro, why you speaking on this? So my thing about it is, he like anybody else that got some shit going on. Half your neighborhood gonna f with you. The ones you f with gonna love you. The other ones gonna hate you.
Mm-hmm.
If you know you've been a victim of being told on by this community that you're outside in,
right,
being a loyal member, why would you think that you could do anything, talk about anything with these people? He got that you could do that, because it's not everybody. It's just the people that told on you. You shouldn't be hanging and talking with them. Everybody else ain't got nothing to do with that. Everybody ain't solid in your neighborhood, man. Everybody, you got players, you got hustlers, you got Macs, you got gangsters, you got riders, you got busters, you got everything in every hood. Everybody just ain't no stump down rider, killer from every hood. Some brothers that I know, they say they pretty solid. I get that. That's your DNA. But bro, at this point in time, I just think, and I seen Ant on a few video clips in the parking lot. You know what I'm saying? I'm watching him. You're not going to catch Wack in them situations. Okay. Because maybe I've been living long enough to know what's going to come from that. See, it's cameras everywhere.
But you have made a significant amount of money. You live out the way. If Aunt Jefe got to the point where he was living in freaking Calabasas or something, then he probably wouldn't be pulling up to the weed shop. Like
Adam,
that, you know? How
do you think I got to where I was at? I first had to remove myself from that.
Okay.
All right. Now, let me speak on this a little bit. All the guys that's older, I know it'd be a lot of youngsters that be in the comment section, right? But all the dudes that's up in age, who been around when it was easy to get away with this type of stuff, when we didn't have all these cameras, we didn't have all these phones with cameras on them, glasses with cameras, there's cameras everywhere. We know. Back then, you could do just about anything, get away with it. You got to do a hot one. There's dudes that have been caught for hot ones 30, 40 years later. For y'all don't know what a hot one, that's unalignment. But it was easy to get away. For the people who knew to the streets, all you 2000 gangbangers who started in 2000 on up or whatever, y'all the ones who ain't seen nothing yet. Some of y'all might have. But y'all playing with fire out there right now. Ain't no way on earth you should be out there up in age, hanging out in no hoods. Now, it's cool to stop by and holler at your people, but get on. We not hanging out, smoking, drinking, waiting for nobody to come pop us. Hey, we going in the backyard. You can't move like you used to move. You got to move different. The homies want to see you. They come over and see me. Where you at, man? I'm over at the pool hall over on this side of town. Yeah, that's how you got to move now. You got to move different.
All the way. I remember living in a duplex. My mother-in-law in one, me and my kids in another.
You're saying that as soon as Aunt Jefe started getting any money, he should have got out of there.
Gone.
He should have moved right around the corner from No Jumper. He should have got him a spot right around the corner. They got houses, all apartments, everything, condos, all around there. Should have moved right around the corner from there. Because if you hanging out every day and your spot is the hangout spot, some people don't care about your success. You still the homie in their eyes. And if some dudes don't care how much money they get. They gonna just stay loyal to the soil. They gonna still hang and bang. No matter how much money you give them. But you got to understand one thing. It's about you at the end of the day. Because when you up in that jail cell, man, you the only one up in there, man. When you close your eyes that night, that's you that's laying on that pillow crying or whatever you doing, thinking, pondering how you going to get up out of here. You.
When Game first got his first little money, he couldn't move to a house, but he went over there to Wilshire and got him a little penthouse, and then eventually went to Glendale, and now he's in Calabasas. Like, so what I'm saying is, and you only do this type of shit, you run back to it when you didn't get a chance to enjoy it back when you should have.
Well, he was locked up for 8 years, so from... I don't know exactly what age, but he might have done like 25 to 33 or something like that. A couple years ago, yeah.
So now he gets a little something because what his homies say, he wasn't a joint over there. He really, he was over there, but that wasn't what that was. Okay, cool. So now he gets it, but you just been told on.
His homies foul. If this is true, and his homies is running around here telling people that Ant is not a joint, or let's just take Ant out of it. If anybody homie is telling somebody else that's not from your neighborhood about your homie and he's a buster, and y'all find out which homie, he needs to be his ass getting the DP next. And wherever he go, his ass just go. That's how they need to go. Shit, nobody homies be talking about your homie. Them ain't homies. That's why they say the streets over with. That's the main reason why they say the streets is dead, because ain't nobody 100 no more.
You got the paperwork, but your homies told on you. Bro, you supposed to start making your way the other way. Now, to all the people, they're right. Well, they wrong in something. I do be in the community. I was outside today. I sent you a picture. I was outside. Right?
In your backyard.
I was in my back.
Right.
See, I think I got more amenities in my backyard than the hood part. I really do.
I like how you could turn Aunt Jefe catching a murder charge to somehow bragging about your backyard.
No, I'm just saying, you're not going to catch me, bro. I know what comes with hanging in the hood. When I was trying to get a rep, when I had something to prove.
Okay, we know. Ant should not have been hanging out on the block.
So why are people crying about it?
But, okay,
why are they crying about it?
I have a question. This is an important question.
What's up?
When did you find out about this unaliving at the same time that we all did when it came out in the news? Or did you know about it in advance?
No, I found out about it.
All right. Now here go Adam. Adam is trying to dig it out. Did you know anything about this unaliving when we found out, or did you know beforehand? This is Adam doing no jumper content. Adam's a non-affiliate, don't gang bang. That's what he do. I just seen him on here with somebody a couple of days ago. Well, I'm gonna cover that content, but let's get back on this. Check this out. Let's go.
After the taco stand shit.
Okay.
Right? I heard Remo hint about it. I put in a couple calls.
Because we actually found it live on the podcast.
I put in a couple calls over there, and they was like, 4 people got arrested. 1 dude got a DA reject because he did. Listen to me. 1 got a DA reject because he's not on camera. 1 dude got to the holding tank and tried to commit suicide.
Wait, they could have a DA reject like instantly?
Yeah,
like he got locked up for it
instantly,
and then somehow they immediately decided
DA reject
not on camera.
They probably wanted to pull him in and see if they're gonna tell him something.
Oh, okay.
Right? I remember Cube got picked up one day, DA reject next day, right? So they want to see if we're gonna tell him something. So the fact that 1 dude got DA rejected, right? And the fact that they raised his bond, double his bond, plus 50, right? Lets me know that your homies and his people over there, and every neighborhood got them, rats and informants, We found about Spody. We didn't know Spody had been informing 10 years. We had no idea. And this one of
What's Spody? Who you talking about? Whoa. You talking about Spody Face? Well, let's see.
our general homies.
Oh, you talking about one of his homies?
Generals. We didn't find out he was on the stand. We like, what he got to do with this? They
his
said
name's Sporty?
Spody, right?
Not a Spody Face.
No, not Spody. It's Spokes, right? They said he's been a confidential, reliable source for the Pacoima Paru blood gang since 1987. So what he has to say is credible. Got our homie 40 years. It's real shit, right? So the fact that this is where he's frequent and this is where you going and this is what you around, you got to stand on it. They labeling him as the mastermind. That's why they doubled his bond. Now they got a now they got motive.
What's the motive?
The motive is the dude that got unalive was on Megan's Law for.
All right. As we watch this, right? It's amazing, man, how the stuff goes from your hood to the internet now. And it's a conversation for the world to hear it. A case, an open case, right? Everybody is on the internet with an opinion about it. Right? This is amazing. In the times that we living in right now. And y'all ass go out there and do some crime. Guess what? Guess where you gonna be at? Before Channel Fox News, 11 KCAL, before all the news channels get it, the internet gonna get it first. YouTube is gonna get it first. And YouTube gonna spin it so many ways. It's crazy. Just hearing this stuff on here, just hearing it. It's already, they didn't already read the transcripts on it. So everybody know what happened. As far as what we seen on the transcripts, we haven't physically seen nothing that happened. Only thing that's going to determine what happened is them cameras that's up in there, but we don't know. But just the conversations with Adam 22 and what's his name, my boy Cam Capone's and Vlad's, all these channels, the reaction channels, the Nina Boys, the Spider Lokes, the ODM Slims, Compton Rick Rock TV, all these channels and reaction channels. It's crazy how what goes on now is on the internet for guys that have their opinion. I think this would happen. It's amazing, right? This stuff is amazing.
Sex offense.
The guy who got killed.
The guy that got killed was on Megan's Law.
Had a 2019.
Now, people are going to say, well, how you know that's him? This how you know. This how Megan's Law know. We have his Megan's Law prior to. Whenever, you can Google this, ChatGPT, whenever you're killed, once it's submitted, they delete you off Megan's Law. Only able live bodies could be on Megan's Law. Now, if you go try to pull the same dude up, we got his whole rap sheet. We got when he caught the sex offense, we crosses over to his Megan's Law, all that. But now, if you go pull that up now, Megan's Law, he's gone. So now, what they're going to say, a gang expert's going to say, this is something that they would DP you or put you off the gang for.
Right.
That's what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Now it's hypocritical because it's a bunch of dudes.
There's a whole bunch of dudes in everybody hood on that Megan Law. They running around the hood. Ain't nobody did nothing to them. They running around here freely. A lot of dudes need their background. If you check a lot of these dudes, hit that Megan, pop, 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 pop. It's dudes running around here freely like ain't nothing ever happened.
Running around LA right now on Megan's Law.
But it's also kind of odd because why would they be doing this 7 years after he caught this alleged rape charge?
I'm going to tell you why. All he got to do is piss the wrong person off.
Yeah.
And then now they want to politic.
Maybe they could have not known. Seems kind of.
They know. They ain't no way they don't know.
Right, he probably did time.
Motherfucker, no. But if you piss the wrong person off and he decides to want to push the issue on it, like it's people right now that I know shit about in my neighborhood. If I went and like started like, hey, what's happening with this? Then they're paying some attention.
Right. Also, like,
we got one now amongst us.
He could have done. Shut the.
It's a fact.
We're gonna talk about that. No, but he could have like done something similar, like a new thing. He could have done something to someone, not necessarily like a whole full blown.
What they're gonna do, they're gonna use that. Let's say he disrespected somebody else. They're gonna say, "Cuz he on Megan's Law anyway."
Yeah.
Why they couldn't say blood? He on here anyway. I'm just fucking with y'all. Hey man. This stuff is how much time they got left on this? They got about an hour left. Y'all could go over there to No Jumper. I'm pretty sure y'all know the No Jumper channel. Y'all could go over there and watch this. This is on the Adam and Wack show, just dropped today. It don't look good for Ant. I'm just keeping the buck. It don't look good for him, man. Now, you know, I done seen cases with dudes was dead bang. And they got out of it. They beat them. But this right here, from what we read, the only thing that's messing everything up for Ant is them videos. Nothing nobody on here talking about, because nobody was there. So the conversations that you're hearing on here, this is nothing but just conversation. It's all gossip with everybody on here talking about it. Nobody was there. Conversation, monetization. That's it. But the only thing that's going to get him twisted is if it was the camera that seen him doing what they say was done in them transcripts that we read the other day. Or somebody telling. In this video, I believe, Wack said, I think somebody out of his neighborhood might have told on him. And, you know, you got to do that. I guess when you're I'm not a journalist. I just get on here and do reactions. But you got to say, I think, or alleged, you know. But anyway, man, y'all go over there and check the rest of that out, man. Like I say, man, you got one guy that's unalive. You got one guy that's could possibly spend the rest of his life in prison. We heard in this video, y'all got to go watch it, where he say he got 2 strikes. And he could possibly get his 3rd strike. Rest of his life gone. Over with. All it take is 1 second, man. It take 1 second to think. Take 1 second to think. If you don't use your mind to think, it could take a few more seconds for you to spend the rest of your life in prison. I want all y'all to subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Hit the link in the description. Follow my other channel, Compton Rick Rock Body Cam. I haven't been on there in a few days. We've been covering so much of this. We got to get back over there and get to laughing. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.